Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to another Planet Zoo video, the first of many this week I imagine, because it is GamesCom, which is a gaming convention over in Germany, and Planet Zoo are there. They have a huge, gorgeous place set up with a big tree in the middle, loads of seating. It looks fantastic. I wish I could be there, but unfortunately I'm sat back home in Canada and looking at all the awesome footage they are releasing. So there's a new Gamescom trailer which announces the beta and a few of the little bits and bobs. We are going to do a deep dive in the trailer and talk more about the beta in a moment. This video is just to point out the 3 new animals that we now have confirmed based on this gameplay footage, and a couple that maybe might suggest that they're coming as well. First of all, the trailer opens up with a shot of the first one, which is the gorgeous Ostrich. Big fan of these birds, to be honest with you. I love they're goofy, they're crazy. I just think they look great, and I'm glad to see them in the game. I think it's something a bit different as opposed to, you know, another typical sort of savannah animal. So really happy to see the ostrich. Then we move through some other animals that we've already seen until we get to this boy here, which looks like, to me, looks like a common warthog. So all we need now are meerkats, and we've got the set. Again, looks fantastic. We'll go into a little bit more detail on both of these first, but let's just point out the third one, because I reckon probably some people may have missed this one. A little bit later in the demo, in the trailer, it does show us some of these staff members. Again, I'll mention these staff members more in detail later in another video, but on the zookeeper member here, you can see him actually cleaning some glass. What you may have missed is that glass is home to another animal, and what here we have looks like a poison dart frog. Again, not too certain on the specifics of the type of animal, but definitely a poison dart frog there, looking great. If you know me in real life, I'm a bit of a fan of frogs. I have a bit of a thing about frogs. My original email address was John Frog for years, and I have little frogs. I can see about 6 frogs looking at me now from my desk and other places around the room. I have little model frogs, that is, not real ones. Always been a little bit of a fan of frogs, so I'm really glad to see that in the game. Obviously, this frog here being another one of your terrarium animals. So having a quick look at the ostriches there, it is another sort of savannah animal, I guess, really, well, African animal at least. These are found in South Africa as well as North Africa. They are around about 3 meters tall, so they're pretty epic in size, and they run fantastic as well. The animation on the run there is really good. They are one of the quickest land animals, actually, sort of quickest running at least, and they look gorgeous, and we can even see some little baby ones in the background there. And what I really love about this, which is different from a lot of the older zoo games, is the baby animals are completely new models. They're not just shrunk down versions of the adults as well. So you can see here it has lots more sort of baby featherage and stuff that they'll hopefully grow into. Now, I still don't think it's been confirmed whether we have a scale of ages, you know, or do they just like spend so long as a baby and then turn into an adult? Although I'm looking at one here on the right, that's definitely a female one. So we've got males, females, and babies there all in one shot. And I think that might be the first time we've actually seen that from any of the animals in the game so far. But I don't actually think we're going to get like a scalable, like slowly grow older, because that's just huge undertaking as far as programming is concerned and animation is concerned and everything. So I think they'll spend so long as a baby and then pop, they'll grow up into a full-size adult. But there you've got the 3 variations of the ostrich there, looking awesome. And then we've also got these here, the warthog. I'm pretty sure they're a warthog. It hasn't been announced, but you know, looking at some images, it's pretty you know, that's definitely a warthog. As far as subspecies goes, I don't know. There are a few different subspecies. There's the Nolan, the Central African, Southern, a few others. Again, these are mostly found in Africa, pretty much exclusively actually found in Africa. Sort of north to middle, I guess. A few others have been found elsewhere, but again, these you would find these on your sort of savannah part of the theme park, the zoo, even. And again, looking at the babies there, they're looking gorgeous. They're having some food with their dad. Again, really exciting to see those in the game. And the dart frog, I mean, we really just get that one little screen of it there, so we can't say too much about it at all, really. But these are not an African animal. These are actually found in South America. Again, not 100% sure on what sort of frog this is, but I'm pretty sure it's a dendrobate, or better known as a poison dart frog. Maybe a yellow-banded poison dart frog, maybe a yellow striped one, or a green and black black poison dart frog it could be. If you don't know, sorry, I'm very colourblind, so I can't tell if that's yellow or green there. So you can let me know in the comments whether it is yellow or green, and that kind of decides on what it is really. Looking at the display of the markings, they're quite wide markings, which suggests it's a green and black, whereas because the yellow banded ones, they have more sort of smaller spots of black across a body of yellow. So I'm going to suggest green and black, but again, sorry, unfortunately, I can't tell the colour, and the house is empty, so there's nobody I can go and ask like I normally would. And the last couple of animals, I'm not saying are confirmed at all, because it literally is just background information right now. We got our first look at the veterinary clinic. We'll go into that more detail in the complete overview, but on a couple of the posters here, we may get little hints to a couple of different animals there at the back. The three there, looks like some sort of tiger at the top, or lion, a big cat anyway, and then there's an elephant, and at the bottom there, that is something we haven't seen before. That to me looks like a sable antelope, maybe an onyx, but I think probably more likely a sable antelope, which would be really great. Again, another sort of classic savannah style animal. And then here on the right, I know it's a cartoon, but that's a sloth, baby. That is a sloth. Now, again, nothing's being confirmed here, because these are literally just posters in the background of one of the rooms. But I wouldn't imagine they would draw animals that weren't currently in the game. So this might give us a little bit of a heads up as to a couple of animals coming in the future. Again, if you want to see more about the vet clinic here and all the other stuff that was shown in the beta, different sort of staff types, loads of new little bits actually that we're going to do a deep dive in. Keep it here on the channel. That'll be coming out later today. But here I just wanted to get one out just showing the animals, because, you know, they are really the bread and butter of this game. So there you go, 3 new confirmed animals, maybe another couple on the way as well, and who knows what else we're going to get this week here at Gamescom. Looks like Planet Zoo have really ramped up the PR for this one. Looks like we're going to get a lot of stuff over the next few days, so I'm very excited. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like, and remember to keep it here for all your Planet Zoo news. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, I won't. I'll see you later today.